What's up guys, Badger1 here with Badger Team. Thought I would do a little tutorial video. It's been a while since I posted anything. So I thought I would do one today on creating custom compositions for your mission building. Something that I haven't found a whole lot of information on online. It's something that I kind of self-taught myself. So thought I would do a tutorial and let other mission builders know how easy it is to make that happen in game. So I'm inside the Eden editor, and I've put down some objects here. This could be anything. I'll do it with objects first, and then I'll do it with units here in a minute. I've got some units that I made the other day for a mission that I'm working on. But basically, custom compositions are anything that you want to create, that you want to save and use for future mission builds, or if you're just going to build it and you want to have the same thing several times over again on the same map. This could be anything from bunkers to building complexes to the same little checkpoint, road barricades, anything like that. And you don't want to have to scratch build it every time. Instead of going over the map during your mission build and finding where you built the original one, copying, pasting it, and putting it in the new location for you to use over again, you can simply make yourself a custom composition. And how you do that is it's pretty simple. You just put down all the objects that you're wanting to put in your build for your composition. This is a pretty good collection of objects. This is just the better part of this is from Zek Compositions, this little house and sandbag setup right here. And then I built this bunker and sort of reworked it. This is also from Zek Compositions. But so you get all your build and everything together, you get it all set down the way you wanted to. And you can do the same thing. I'll just show you. This is Zek Compositions here. And we'll do a road checkpoint. Let's do this one. So this is your road checkpoint with bunkers and everything. So you would put this over maybe a road intersection or something. Put your AI troops in here as guards, put them on waypoints and stuff like that, so that they would be guarding this road. These are good for like road intersections. Any place you want to put a checkpoint or a security barricade, you can put these down on your mission. So let's say you've built all this and you want to do several of these, either in a city area or something like that, but you don't want to have to build this from scratch every time. And if you're in map view, this is a new map that I found called Gulf Coast, which is really, really cool. Badger 3 turned me onto this. Really, really cool map. Anyway, but let's say you're down here all the way in South Flats and you put a road checkpoint in this location here. You're further mission building. It's been an hour or so and you've been mission building and you're like, man, I want another checkpoint to put over here on this area. I kind of want it to be the same as the one I built down there. Well, crap, where did I put it? And so you're searching all over the map. You've got to find your objects. Then you got to come down here. You got to click on the area. You got to copy and paste. You got to drag, go back to where you were. It would be a whole lot easier to use a custom composition and just have it over here in your custom compositions icon saved. And you can just click on your custom compositions, drag it like you can any of these objects in editor, and just place it on the map. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do. So this is your checkpoint that you've got built. Let's erase this and use the one that I made. So you're going to come over here and you're going to want this whole thing because maybe you're going to use it again later. Just highlight every object in the group. Right click and go to Save Custom Composition. These are the units that I built earlier. I'll show you how to do that as well. But you can give this a title. You can, let's do rural FOB. And under the category, you can save this as under anything. Let's put it under military. And then you're going to save that. And so you see over here in this column under my custom compositions, it has my rural FOB that is saved now. So let's say we delete all this. We're going to go out here in the jungle. Let's not go too far. And we want to replace the base that I just built. You just come over here, click it. There it is. It's all pre-made. You just put it down. And of course, at this point, you can manipulate it, making sure that if you are on different terrain heights and stuff, that you do have your snap to checked. And then make sure that all your objects are set at the appropriate height and stuff. But that's pretty simple. It's better than traveling all over the map and trying to find where you built whatever group of objects and try to recreate that at a different point on the map. And this stays in here until I decide to use it again. Even if you close editor and shut down Arma completely, if you open back up editor again and want to build a different mission on a different map at a different time, this rural fob will stay here just like all of these units. So let me show you how to make custom units. You can do those the same way. So let's take this map for example. This is a brand new map. It does not have units of its own. But let's say I wanted to create a particular set of units that I want to use as common enemies just for this map. For any future mission builds, if I'm going to do a campaign or if I'm going to do several scenarios where I'm going to be using the same type of troops. I don't want to have to go in and put an OPFOR unit down and edit them individually every time. So what I want to do is I want to create a set of units that I can pull from and use as units on this map every time I build a mission here as my enemy. So you can go to either your OPFOR or your independent units. It's totally up to you. But let's use Tanoan Liberation Army, since this is a sort of a Gulf Coast kind of jungle type terrain. These guys are already sort of wearing fatigues and stuff that are like that, so I'll just put one down right quick. So this is your basic Tanoan Liberation Army fighter. He's got an AK. He's got jungle type fatigues. He's wearing an old style AK chest rig booty hat. He's got a shamag on. But let's say you want to change this guy up and sort of personalize him and make him his own entity. You can go ahead and place the unit, right click, go to edit loadout. Well, let's say we want to go with more of a El Salvador, Honduran type infantry. We're going to see about changing his fatigues and his weapon setup. Maybe give him a different chest rig and sort of change the way he looks. This will load. Okay, so here's our guy. Let's go ahead and do his weapon first. Let's give him a FAL. FN FAL, there we go. Let's change his fatigues to something a little more green, like a flat green. Let's see what I've got in here. Greek, French CE. That would kind of work. DPM olive drab. That's kind of cool looking. Let's leave that and now change his chest rig. Let's do something a little more Russian. Radio olive. Let's go ahead and give him a backpack as well. Let's do field pack olive. So you can see I've changed his gear up quite a bit. I'm going to go ahead and leave him his boonie hat. Let's give him some aviator shades. Like that. Let's go ahead and equip him. A couple of grenades. A couple of smokes. Let's put in his backpack. give him a claymore and a couple of med kits. Let's go ahead and add a couple more smokes. And then click OK. And so you can see that he's changed now the way that I equipped him. He's got his new chest rig, he's got his foul rifle, he's got his backpack, his aviator shades. And so let's say we're going to save this guy so we can use him later as an infantry on this map. So we're going to save custom composition again. We're going to call him Tropical Squad Leader. Now, if you wanted to, you could go into his attributes and you could actually make him a sergeant or a corporal or something like that, and change his rank, change his skill level. And we're going to save him under Men. Let's do Men Pacific and click OK. And so now we have another tier of OPT4 Men Pacific Tropical Squad Leader, and I could add as many guys to his unit or squad as I wanted to. I could give him 3 or 4 other men in his fire team and save them as a group, or I could just put them down individually and make squads as I build my mission. I'll show you some of the other guys that I built. Let's go ahead and delete him. So we've got Rebel Squad Leader here. These are more of African type units that I built. There's a Rebel RPG guy. RPG, AK-74 SU. There's another guy with a helmet, different camo. Another guy, ball cap, different camo, different chest rig, different backpack. There's a medic, light machine gunner. And so you'll see how I'm able to quickly go over here and just pull from my custom composition tray rather than put a unit down on the map, custom edit him, and then I would have to go onto the map and find him again to put him somewhere else on the map during my mission building. Custom compositions just makes mission building quicker and simpler. You can also do vehicles. This is a technical that I made. Now obviously I didn't skin this vehicle, but I pulled this vehicle from another set of units and then crewed that vehicle with units that I edited, and then saved this whole thing as a custom composition as technical version 1. So I could make another vehicle and put different guys in it. I could give it another camo scheme if you don't know how to do that. You can go to edit vehicle appearance. You could come in here and give it green paint. Do that as a green vehicle. Save it as a custom composition. We're going to save it under Men Africans, and we're going to do technical version 2. And so even though that I edited the vehicle that I just placed down, if I delete that, I can still come back because it's saved. And here is the second version, just like so. So now I have 2 custom vehicles that I can pull from units that I created that are going to go with my African setup. Now, like I said, you can edit the troops that are in here. If I wanted to give this this truck a medic, I could just switch out the guys in it. Again, if you like the way this is set up, just come over here, save custom composition. And if you wanted to edit the same vehicle that you had before, you could do version 2 and save it, and it'll ask you, do you want to overwrite the composition? You say yes. And now my version 2 vehicle has a medic in the co-pilot seat instead of the other guy before. So that's it. Hope this helps you guys with your mission building, and I'll try to get some more videos out soon. I've been kind of lax in doing my my videos on my channel. You'd think with the quarantine I'd be busy on Arma all the time, but I've been doing more playing than I have been mission building. So I'll try to get some more content out for you guys. Thanks for watching. Till next time.